Okay, I've got the microphone on. Welcome, all you wonderful people, and glad to have you on board today. It is Monday, June the 20th, and I'm your host, DrFox2000. You are watching VolcanoX live stream. Thanks for joining us, everyone. And first off, welcome to the moderators. We've got Arizona Snowman in the house. 24/7 AZ, or what is it? 24/7 live AZ skies. There, we got it right, Gary. Gary's in here as well. Lucas was just here. He said he's gonna go do something and be right back, so that is awesome. So Lucas Snow also there, and I do believe Piggy will be here. If not, not a worry, she may be sleeping, doing something important, you know. She doesn't get too much sleep, and of course this is like 2 o'clock in the morning for her, so very perfect time to sleep. Mods, humans, and others. Yeah, you know, that Gary guy, well, he's humanoid. Okay, that's what I'm going to I'll leave it as that, a humanoid form. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, glad to have you all here on a wonderful Monday, Tuesday in some places already, and that is absolutely fine and great. On screen, we do see Mount Etna from earlier today at about 9 minutes after 8 p.m. Sicily time, and of course you can see it's not doing as much as it was. It's going quiet on us, so I don't know what to say, but yep, it's getting a little bit less. That's all right. Anyway, first person in today, Hermione, and Hermione, of course, gets the cookies, so there we go. Get those out of the way real fast. And want to say welcome to everyone. So we'll go through names real quick and say hi to welcome Grandma B and Kevin Haynes, Connie Tyree, Tom Dice, and going up some more. Sophie is back. Kevin Haynes in the house. Kate is back here as well. King Colin Deadman also here. Henry Nelson in the house, as well as Hermione, of course. Don Arnold, Paul Williams, welcome you guys. Billy Bob Joe also here. And going up a little bit more, Richard Lapointe made it in. Good to see you. And sliding up a little bit more to see who else might have snuck in here. We got Paul, we got Kevin. Going up, Echo the Bot is here. Welcome back, Echo. I was actually looking at where I can get software that will make echo sounds, but I haven't found one yet. Not a good one, put it that way. Some of those are really crude. They got too many attachments for advertising. In other words, spam. And not into that. Hey, Don Arnold is there as well. Welcome. And Trev T in the house. Welcome back, Trevor. Going up a little bit more to see who else may have snuck in. We got Sophie. We got King Colin. And going to see who else we've got here. Boy, you guys really are a chatty bunch from there. I like it. Anyway, happy to see that everybody is chatting, doing their things. Tetra is in the house. Welcome, Tetra. I'm glad to have you on board. And still scrolling upwards. We did get Billy Bob Joe. Wayne Pinkham, welcome, and thanks for signing up and becoming a lavalier. We really do appreciate that support, and that is mighty kind of you. Thanks. And on that note, also thanks Spooky Avocado for renewing yours. I do appreciate that as well. And going up a little bit more, let's see, who else did we have in here? that I may have missed. I think I've got pretty much everybody else. And I think I do. Oh, dagger spells. That's a new one. Welcome. And dagger spells. Okay. Careful. She's got a knife. Double-sided, bladed. Yeah, dagger style. Yep. Careful. Anyway, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Going up, looking for some other names here that we haven't seen yet, and I'm getting close to the top, and I see Sue Hayes up there, but I don't see anyone else. So I'm sure there's more down on the bottom that have snuck in here, and like OFU Lux from Luxembourg just flew in just seconds ago. And Satronics also here. Oh Mummy of Hamsters made it in as well, and glad to see all you guys. And excellent stuff. Going up a little bit more here just to make sure I didn't miss too many. James Bong and Matej. I hope I pronounced that right. Or is it Matt J? Mate J? Matej? Something like that. Thanks for streaming. We try, and welcome. And Etna, caused a lot of new deep tremors through southeast Europe and Mediterranean Adriatic Sea. Okay, interesting. I didn't hear too much about the tremors, but that is kind of neat and nice to know. And I think we got all the other names, so we're good for right now. And Bananapus also made it in. Welcome. And let's see, how come you got all, what are those, bears? Satronics? Are those bears or gophers or something? I can't tell what they are. But there's a whole bunch of them. Anyway, glad to have you here. So all cool. Okay, just trying to see what else we got. Hamsters. Harmonic tremor chart is looking interesting. Yeah, sort of, if they got it working again. If it stays working, it will be. Mars 2028 also in the house. I think those are hamsters. Okay, I was wondering what the heck those were. So, all right. That's all right. We'll let them be. And okay, let me get on to what we're seeing at Etna. And of course, right now, what you're looking at is about 4.5, 5 hours ago almost. And definitely was a nice sunset there, but nothing major that we could report on. This is about 4 hours and 16 minutes ago, something like that. And it just kept getting quieter and quieter as the darkness set in, and we weren't seeing any big plumes of any type, and then it went right into the darkness. So that's what we're looking at now, unfortunately. So nothing major. If we back this one up a little bit, we do see that we have a little bit of stuff going on there. All right, I just got an email here. Hang on. Oh, yeah, we'll take that down. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I need to get rid of the banner. My bad. Where is that thing? I know it's in here somewhere. Banner. Let's get there. All right, that looks better. Now we can see. Popocatépetl look cool this afternoon. Popocatépetl, yeah, we'll get to it in a bit, but it was in and out of the clouds so much. I did get a little sniblet from this morning, so it does look kind of neat, and we'll have a quick peek. Hey, Piggy is in the house. Welcome, Piggy. And we'll get you a cart and stuff. Get you going here. Do the right thing for Piggy, and we'll get her a nice cart and some crayons. And that'll keep our Piggy happy for now. The crayons are coming. There's the cart. You can go zip around and collect them real quick, and that is awesome. Thanks for stopping in, Piggy, and glad that you're awake. I thought you might be sleeping, and we didn't want to disturb you. So anyway, again, this is about 5 hours ago what we were seeing, and then it too went into the darkness, and we didn't see much more of it. But that kind of shows you what's coming off the top. It's not really producing anywhere near what it was before. So it's kind of interesting. Now, one of the things, I did speak with Yvonne today a little bit, and we were talking about what they were doing, and the activity is a lot less, and what they are doing is, in fact, they're 3D mapping Etna, and we will end up at the end of this, once they get all finished and get back, we will get a new 3D map, which is really cool, and I think that'd be awesome. So that is coming in the future, though, not just quite yet, but that is what's going to be happening. Unfortunately, she forgot to take her camera with her, or aka phone, when she went up, so she didn't have anything to take shots with, but she said she'd take some shots tomorrow for us. So hopefully she won't be too busy, and it will be nice weather for her, and not all cloudy, and we'll be able to see what's going on there. So that's what's in the works for Etna, and a new 3D map is coming in the future. But right now, we're not seeing a heck of a lot. Yes, Mars 2028, I'm a little disappointed too. I was hoping, at least a few shots here and there, and something to report on and do, a few spiels with, but I guess that is just not happening. Not going to worry, though. We'll carry on with what we've got and keep going. Anyway, since, Etna is calming down, being quiet, and I think we need to move on and pop over to Iceland and kind of see what's going there. And Iceland, of course, we don't have visual on our volcano, Fragard Fjall, but we do see what it's like in Iceland right now, and that is in Reykjavik. And of course, I went down that road, and we went around there and around that side, and up this road and back down that road. Yeah, never mind. While I was there, yep, I do recall that interchange, and that's not too far away from where we seen the bunny, by the way. So pretty cool. Oh, Piggy, I don't know. Maybe later, eh? Yeah, you bite them if you have to. Oh. Okay, looking at that, we don't really have anything else happening except for this beautiful sunset. I don't know. I didn't make it, you guys. It just happened, okay? It wasn't my doing. I didn't do it. I'm not responsible for this sunset. So please, don't be too harsh on me. That is pretty awesome. What might be later? Okay. Tetra, hello. Okay, John Raper also in the house. Welcome back, John. And let's see. Yeah, most of our good people are here. Anyway, so that's kind of the scene right now in Iceland. This is not hours ago or anything, and this is what it is like there right now. So, and of course, they do have a clock on there, but boy, it's very hard to read. Yeah, it's 23:11 or 12 or something on their clock. But yeah, it is just about time for the sun to dip. And it will dip down and then come right back up. I don't know if it's actually even going to go dip down all the way, because, of course, today is June 20th, and tomorrow is the summer solstice, so this is technically their longest day that they've got the most daylight, and that is always kind of neat when you're there or living fairly far north. You definitely notice these things. Like I would think people in Sweden would really notice that as well. And of course, up here where I am, our real true night is only about an hour and a half, where we have a light level that is considered nighttime. The rest is dusk. And by the way, for those who are here and don't know, I am located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, so fairly far north as well. Anyway, Frank McLeod also popped in. Good to see you. Sarah Miles, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Iceland is below the Arctic Circle. The sun does go down briefly. Yes, it dips. It dips. And then it comes back up. And that's exactly what it does. And Sarah Miles, good to have you on board. Anyway, beautiful shot. We'll probably go back to that one as a nice thing to look at for a while later. And let's pop over here, and we are going to take a look at a harmonic tremor chart. And as soon as it changes, there we go. This is interesting. They got it going. Somebody kicked it yesterday, and they got it going up to a certain degree. I'm going to refresh it and see if it is still going. Oh, yep, it is. And this is new to me. I did not see this prior to the show, so I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing. I do know that there was another 3 point something just off the coast, and we're going to investigate that. That may be what this bigger one is here. But we do have, looks like at least 3 earthquakes there. And what we were seeing as far as the up and down, most of this was on a decline. It looks like it may be starting to come back up again. And that's what it looks like right now at Fagradalfjall, or Ragnar as we call it. And we will go down to the other chart, which is the Grindavik chart. And of course, that one is a little closer to the coast, and is showing us a slightly different stuff because of the area involved. Now, it's a little bit heavier according to that. They've got more ground noise happening. They did see the spikes, but they're just as big here as they are there. So I gotta wonder, so where the heck are these earthquakes? I may have to renew my earthquake map and see. Let's get over there, have a look, and there we go. I need to get on that one. Where is it? There it is. By the way, everything has moved again. I had to reboot again, you guys. So yeah, it's just a nightmare. Looking at what we're seeing here, I did see that 3.0 out, or what is it, 3.3 out in the water. And I just don't see anything else over here. And I thought we would maybe have seen something in this area, sizable. But we do see other stuff off in the distance a little bit. And nothing major though. And I want to have a look at the other end of the island first, and we'll slide up to the top here and see if we have anything that is new out in the water. Nothing, nope. Since we don't always check that, it's wise to have a look. 1.7 here, 7.1 kilometers down, happened today at 10:45 a.m. and that is relatively a nice size, but nothing overly major really. 1.2 right down here, and this guy looks like about the same spots as yesterday. 4.3 kilometers down for this 1.2, and it was at 5:26 a.m. Looking at the 1.1, 3.8 kilometers down, 5:26 a.m. as well. So not sure those guys are friends, but definitely not anything major as far as I see. We'll have another look and later on, and just to double check. Okay, a 1.6 and a 1.8. So let's have a look at the 1.6 first, real quick here. And 6.2 kilometers down was actually from yesterday at 22:29. And the 1.8, if we zoom out just a tiny bit, we should be able to find it. Where is it? There it is, a 1.8 right on the edge of the lake. And let's see, what do we got there? 3 kilometers down, happened at 5:48 a.m. And that's pretty good for 1.8. And don't know if that's causing any more uplift or anything, but definitely we're going to always keep an eye on Astja, because it could pop anytime. According to this map, not seeing anything at Bardabunga or Grimsbotn or out here. We do go down to Ketla though, and we do have a little quake there, 1.5 here at Ketla, and 3.7 kilometers down happened at 4:09 in the morning. And sliding over, what else we got? I don't see too much more there. Going, we'll have a look at this guy. 1.7 and 3.8 kilometers down from yesterday at 2020. And not sure why it's there, but all by itself, doing its thing. And there's a few more. We see a 1.2 just off the highway here, 3.2 kilometers down, and that was from today at 14:24. So 3.2 clicks down, not that far down. And here we've got a couple over here on this little peninsula thing that kind of pops out, and 0.2 of a kilometer for depth. That's always scary. And it's a 1.1, happened at 5:25 this morning. And then we have this other one, also a 1.1 in magnitude, to 2.6 kilometers down, 9:31 this morning. So that's not uncommon for that little peninsula, if you want to call it that. It's interesting that we have those there. And I don't know, that's kind of not a town I think I want to be living in, a little too close to the shore. Anyway, looking at the other stuff here, we'll go through a Frag del Fiol, double check, nothing there. And this map is not showing anything in our wonderful Blue Lagoon area, the power plant, or in Grindavik. So I'm a little concerned that map might be a little out. We'll take a look in the other map right away here and have a look. This guy from yesterday at 22:38, 5.7 kilometers down, a 1.2 in magnitude, right beside an old volcano vent. And sliding out now into the goodies, we'll see what we got. 1.4 right there, yesterday at 2010 of 5.6 kilometers down, and we will get out here where the rest of them are. Okay, so we'll start with the big one first. 3.3 in magnitude, 10.2 kilometers down. 15:24 was the time on it. Then he had friends all over the place. 14:44, 1.9, 6.8 kilometers down. Another 1.4 here, 8.7 kilometers down. 15:45. And then a 1.6, a little closer to the big one, 15:28, and 10.8 kilometers down, 1.7, very close, 7.9 kilometers down, 15:27 was the time on that. Then we have a 1.2 magnitude, 8.9 kilometers down, 16:14 the time on that. 2.9 right there, 10 kilometers down, and 14:42. So quite a few of these. 2.2, and that is at 8.4 kilometers down, 15:21. We'll keep working this side here. I want to see a little deeper. Okay, 10.5 kilometers down for that 1.1 from 14:54. And check this 1.8, 4.9 kilometers down. That's a little more shallow. 15:59, or almost 1600 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon when that guy went. And 5 kilometers down basically. 7.3 clicks down for this one. 1.1, 14:47. The 1.0, 8 kilometers down, 15:26. The other 2.2 here is 6.9 kilometers down and happened at 14:46. And I'm sure we don't need to go through all of them. That is just another one here, 7.9 clicks down, 15:33. This guy here, 5.1 clicks, 15:08. So yeah, kind of get the idea. We have a swarm out here. Again, this is right on the Rikens Ridge, and that can be a bunch of different things. One of the things that it does indicate, or can indicate, is that we got more tectonic plate action. And in other words, Europe and North America are continuing to move apart a little bit. And that, if that continues, basically what that can do is down below in the dungeons where our wonderful magma chambers are, if the plates move apart, even say you've got a magma chamber that's 20 kilometers in length and say 5 kilometers in width, you turn around, even if you give it 2 or 3 inches, or say 10 centimeters of extra space down there, that magma level drops down, and it just stops doing its thing. Pardon me. Ragnar still off-gassing? Yep, you bet. It is continuing to do that. Dr. Fox, hey Linda, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. And let's see, did I miss anybody else sneaking in here in between time? I think not. C&D boy, he made it in. Good to see you. And anyway, that's kind of what we're seeing out there, that swarm. And yeah, I wish we knew exactly what was going on with Ragnar as far as the levels of off-gassing. We do know that it is still doing its thing, right? But we're not seeing too much. And yes, Piggy got it right, saying hi, Pepper and Tom. Pepper being the important one there, right? And I'm glad Pepper takes Tom out for walks a couple times a day. Otherwise, Tom would get kind of overweight or something. But anyway, let's go over to the other chart here. and we just want to have a look at this and look for things we didn't see. So we've basically covered that swarm out here in the water, and here are the quakes that we did not see on the other one. And we have a bunch out here in the field right close to where we had where I mentioned that one quake was right beside the volcano. There it is, the vent, but it also had a bunch of little ones that weren't reported on the other map. This 0.4, 5.2 kilometers down from 2217. Then we've got a 0.06, 4.6 kilometers down roughly, 1347. We've got a 4.4 down here, 5.8 kilometers down. Sorry, a 0.4. Yeah, 1330. 1:30 in the afternoon their time. This 0.3 is 4.7 kilometers down, 1536 their time. So we do have activity there that we didn't see before, and we do have a few little quakes here, and this is always important to see what's going on. 1503 for a 0.53, and it is 3.36 kilometers down. Yeah, 1503. So 3 minutes after 3 p.m. This guy 8:22 in the morning, 0.94, and 4.3 kilometers down. Then we also have a 0.98, 4.1 kilometers down at 7:15, and 0.32, 4 kilometers down here at 9:31, and one more. We got a 0.86 at 5. Thanks for the 4-minute warning, Piggy. 5:40, and what is it? 5.49, just about 5.5 kilometers down from 1:41 a.m. And that's kind of what we're seeing in that area. And looking over here, this is ours, our wonderful Ragnar right there. And as we zoom in, we take a look at this guy, and we see that is just about down, I guess, Maradalier Valley, basically. And 11:29, just about 11:30, a 0.8 and 6.2 kilometers down. Then we've got this 0.1, 1.9 kilometers down, happen at 4 p.m. or 1600 their time. So that is interesting to see. I want to have a quick boo over at the other places where we said we didn't have anything, and that was over here at Bardabunga and Grimsvutn, and we did have a couple little ones here, 1.1 kilometers down for this 0.1, and that was at 1602. And let's see, we've got a bunch of little ones here that are all on top of each other. 0.8 right there, 1051, and 800 meters down, guys. This one 5.4 kilometers down from 1244 for the 0 magnitude. And then we have this 0.21 magnitude, 2.2 kilometers down, 1338. And we slide over a little bit more. This is Grimsvutn over here. We do have a one, and that's 1.1 kilometers down, 1601. A couple more little guys right here, 0.69, 18 kilometers down at 19 minutes after 3 p.m. So we do have those, and in addition to that 1.8 we do have a couple more here that also happened today. So 1016, 0.74, and just about 4 kilometers down. And then we've got a 0, 3.4 kilometers down at 11:17. So a little extra juice for Astra, and that is what we're seeing. and this one isn't really showing anything other than what we've already seen. They've got a couple extras up here, but I'm not going to worry about those. The important ones are down here, of course, and the Kraken is loose. Oh, no. No, not the Kraken. Let's put you back here. All right. I'm going to put the music on and let you guys enjoy the sunset in Iceland. And yes, it is setting, and it will dip, but not for long and not by much. So, yeah, Poppet is a cutie till she gets her claws in you. Okay, you guys, for those good people who have not yet hit that like button, help us out. It is the most economical and easiest way to get us some support in here. Yvonne Kunkel, welcome and good evening to you. I'm glad you're on board, and nice to see you. Anyway, hit that like button if you haven't done so yet. Also, if you're new and you have not subscribed, I do want to check and make sure that I do have the door open. Yep, it is open for anyone right now. So we do have it open to all. If we get those spammers in here, we will put it back into a subscriber only mode. So if you're not subscribed and you're trying to chat in the chat box, you end up having to wait 5 minutes before you can chat again, just so you know. So hit that subscribe button, and also make sure that you hit the bell notification. That way you know when we go live. All right, on that friendly note, keep smiling, be good, do your things, and I will fire up the tunes. There we go. And I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'll be back in 5. And welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching VolcanoX live stream. And of course, what you're seeing out here right now is the sun setting in Iceland. And since they don't have cameras on the other ones, on our wonderful Ragnar right now, we are just seeing that beautiful, beautiful sunset happening, and now it's starting to buffer. Ha! Go figure. All right, let's carry on. We'll go around the world, though, and have a look at other places and see what we've got cooking elsewhere. Hey, Gura is on board, as well as Laura Rennie. Nice to see you guys. And let's see, who else popped in? Yeah, that buffering should be stopped. That wasn't my buffering, that was their buffering. And that is gone. I hope it's not buffering for you guys, because I'm looking at a very solid output here, so not sure. And the microphone is on. Yes, Joseph, it is. I wouldn't lie about a thing like that. And thank you, everyone, for the welcome backs, and really do appreciate all of you guys being here. So Let's carry on. We will head over to some other volcanoes and or other possible locations for volcanoes, and we'll keep this wonderful sunset in mind for a little while from now. So let's see what we can find over in the Azores. So we're going staying in the same ocean and just different islands, and here we go. And that is the Azores, of course. And let me get onto that page. There we go. So across the bay here, or sorry, across the strait, this water just flows right through. Anyway, Pico Island across the way here, you can see some of the lights of the island. And of course, this bright light stuff down here, that is the harbor. And for, again, those people who might be new, haven't seen it, just throw this up real quick, just so you can kind of get what it looks like during the day. And the big mountain you see is Mount Montana, and that is on Pico Island. It is a volcano, but it seems to be quiet for right now. Oh, hey, somebody just emailed and said that the close-up cams are back on. I'll have to see if we can switch that in a short order here. But we'll finish off looking at the Azores first. Pretty choppy seas, according to what we're seeing down here. A lot of white water happening, so we know it's pretty rough out there. I wouldn't advise going boating, at least not on a small boat. And here, speaking of boats, there's a much bigger one anchored out here in the harbor area, and they're doing all right. And we got another little smaller one just right there. And that's kind of what we're seeing out there in the Azores right now. Popping over to their map, let's make that a little bit bigger, and there we go. Kind of everything on the St. George is where it is. For the most part, we do see some stragglers out and about, but nothing very, very large. Anyway, not a heck of a lot of earthquakes today. 8:37 a.m. We had a 1.6 on St. George, and then the next one, which is also not very big, 1.8 at 16:05. So that's what's right on the island of St. George, in the suspect area, where everybody thought we were going to get an eruption, but we haven't. And that is kind of what we're seeing there. And let's pop to this map real quick. Probably have to refresh it since it's not accurate. Yep. Sorry about having to do that, but we have to. And there we go. And of course, we see the two there, and then we see several other ones out here. And 3.0, 2 hours and 16 minutes ago, and another 2 hours and 6 minutes ago for 2.9, and then another 2.3 right in that area. And of course, the mid-Atlantic ridge is right there. So this is coming down this way, and this whole kind of jaggedy area here, that's your ridge that's happening. And these are very, very close to the ridge. There are also fissures going out in this direction. And of course, St. George is on 3 of them. So it's kind of interesting to see. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on it. But this being at the turning point, I can see why there's a little bit of stress there. We'll take a look and see what we've got according to them here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And the 2 on St. George are clearly marked. One is 9 kilometers down, and the other one appears to be a surface quake. And then the other ones, the 2.9, 5 kilometers down, the 3.0, 4 kilometers down. and of course the one down 2.3, 5 kilometers down. So those are actually closer to the surface than that 9 kilometers from underneath Sao George. But we also do have that one that is fairly close to the surface. Getting in to the chart here for a second, of course, here you see your depths and where everything is. So we had this guy down here, that's what, roughly 5 kilometers, same as this guy. This one's 4 kilometers, and there's your 9 kilometer one. A surface guy right there. So not very huge quakes, but they are there, and definitely I want to keep you apprised of it. While we're looking at stuff, I do want to bring up a different subject, and we're going to go over to a different ocean on the other side of the planet, still northern hemisphere though, and we are going to go to Shivalash, and that is on the Kamchatka Peninsula. And apparently yesterday it was reported that it was doing this, and that is a pretty good plume going out there. They say it erupted and shot up to 5 kilometers in height, and that is a pretty nasty plume. And that is the most northern one. No, not Shovelus. Shivalash. I wish they'd write it in Russian. I'd pronounce it properly. Too much fun. And for those who need to know where that actually is, we'll go over to the volcano map for a second, and I'll show you just to make sure you understand which one we're talking about here. X, a funny emotion person, what? X Wanka, okay, yeah, alright, let's see, where are we here? I'm looking for the earthquake maps there, interactive map. I'm on the wrong one, you guys. I need, no, not that one, this one? No, where am I here? There we go, I got the right one. Anyway, looking here, there's the Aleutian Islands, North America. Japan is right in here. If we zoom in a little bit, and no, it's not Ibico, which is down here. So you got Ibico, and then you've got Karimsky, and then you've got Bezimiani, and then you got Shivalash. But that's the guy that's that we just looked at. So that is that wonderful plume going up. Oh, hang on, that didn't change on your screen, did it? Let me try that again. I'll go back there. Go, come on, you can do it. Come on, computer, what are you doing? Not that one, not that one. Holy mackerel. That sounds rude. I'm sorry if it sounds rude. Okay, there we go. So Japan down here, and there's your Aleutian Islands, and of course Kamchatka Peninsula, Ibico down on the bottom, Karimsky, and Bezimiani, and then Shivalash. Yeah. Whatever, however you pronounce it. Like I said, if somebody's got the Russian spelling for it, I could probably pronounce it more correctly, but I don't think I have. Okay, let's see, please bop that, yeah. And I'm sorry, I didn't want to sound rude, Piggy. Really, I didn't. Anyway, back there. So that was a heck of a plume that was coming out of there, and we do kind of have to admire that. That is pretty awesome. All right, and thanks for sending that in. And hang on, who actually sent that? I think it was Sue. Thanks, Sue. and do appreciate it. And let's see. Let's carry on with other volcanoes, and we will go over to Mexico. And boy, that doesn't look very friendly, does it? For a Mexican volcano, it's not showing itself. Let me see if I can actually get onto that screen. It's an all gray one, so it shouldn't be hard to find. There we go. Only have 4 or 5 of those. Yeah. Gray and cloudy. So, but that's not really what we wanted to look at. This is what I was doing this morning. So I did make a little, very small little time lapse. That is actually looking pretty awesome. So I thought it looked kind of cool. And Mars 2028 actually dropped into the other stream and kind of said, hey, you can see it, and it's doing its thing. So rats, it looks great. This yeah, oh yeah. This isn't so bad either. I think it's actually pretty nice to be able to see it doing its thing. So pretty awesome, you guys. Hey, welcome Andrew, and I'm not gonna bother with the last name, or am I? Morgentile? I hope I said it right. Morgentile. Hopefully did it right. Anyway, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. And so, yeah, Popocatépetl from this morning and doing its thing. This is a time lapse, so I just kind of threw that together earlier. I did about an hour's worth and showed it. If we do go back in time a little earlier, well, it's actually later. This is about 12:47. So just about 1 p.m., a little after what I had done, and it started getting cloudier and cloudier and cloudier. So I think we got it just at the right time, and yeah, it basically it got to this point here. This is about the best it was after that. And then basically the clouds settled in, and we don't see a darn thing. I'm going to put that back to live so I don't forget. And there we go. Here's one of the other views. And this is actually, it's pretty nice to be able to see it in that respect. This is before the clouds moved in, of course. And that is Popocatépetl. That is about 70 kilometers south of Mexico City. And it is producing a fair amount of SO2. Hopefully not as much as what we see on the maps. This is a little bit later. This is about 4 hours ago, and that's what it is. If we move it up to present time, grayed out completely. Looking at the other ones, it's the same kind of scenario. We did have visibility this morning, 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago. It looked not bad at all. Basically a sugar-coated volcano. That's what it looks like. Pretty awesome. I do like it. But at present, very, very difficult to see anything. Moving on, we will get up to Fuego de Colima, which is south of Guadalajara City, also in Mexico. And we can actually see it if it cooperates. Come on, you will do it. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're not there. Okay, how about there? Okay, it doesn't seem to want to be cooperating. All right, we're going to carry on. I guess we don't get to see our wonderful Fuego de Colima. It does do live. Why is it not doing... there it goes. Okay, it finally did decide to work. All right, nothing coming off the top, but that is from about 7 hours and 40 minutes ago, roughly, and that's what we're seeing there. Quiet and being peaceful. We like it. All right, put that back on live. Get over to our next volcano. And this is another fuego, and that is, of course, Spanish for fire. And fuego didn't show itself at all. This is fuego in Guatemala, south of Mexico. So we're not seeing a darn thing there. The other pictures, of course, that is still the old one. That camera from Tolica is still broken. And almost a picture. Hey, Momotombo. You can see some of the plume coming off the top of the volcano, but that's it. That's all they give us today, and that's more than the other days. Usually it's only a sliver after, but oh well. And here is, this is a current picture, and this of course is Masaya volcano in Nicaragua as well. And the volcano, the crater is right over there. You can see some of the plume coming off, but it is very foggy / cloudy there right now. So not seeing a heck of a lot. Let me put it back there. We'll carry on to our next volcano. Just bearing time in mind here. And let's see, where is my next guy? There. We'll fix that screen. Why does it go to 144p? Anyway, that is also very much so in the clouds. And for those who need to know, Merapi is in Indonesia. We did have a little different view earlier, and no, that's not off-gassing. This is actually the sunlight hitting the smoke. And that is kind of a cool shot. Yeah, I got rid of the blurries. That was bad. Yeah, volcanoes all shy today. And yeah, they're not cooperating. It's the Mother Nature, weather stuff. Quick peek while we're here looking at this one. We'll also go back over to Ruapehu in New Zealand. And I want to fix that up here. So we can actually see it. And there is Ruapehu. The clouds lifted enough for us to be able to see it. And this is another one that is very sugar coated. Of course, it'd be freezing up there. It's due to the elevation. We know it's winter time in New Zealand. So the higher elevations will definitely get a lot of snow. And this is not uncommon for this volcano to be covered in that much snow. So it looks pretty awesome. I do like it. I think we had a little bit better view earlier here. Let me see if we get, yeah, when he first zoomed into it, he was zoomed out and then he zoomed in. And I don't know, that's about the same. A little bit more light on it, I guess. But does look very, very nice, you guys. And earlier in the morning, of course, it looked a little different as that other fireball was setting. Oh, hang on. That's not a fireball. That's the moon. That is how bright it is with the full moon, you guys. And, oh, hang on. That's the sun. I lied to you. Here's sunrise at Ruapehu, and that's what it is. I was kidding about the moon. I know the moon is full and it's up there and doing something, but that's all we get. Okay, it is time for a break. Since we're looking at sunshine everywhere, let us go back to a different place. And good morning, Leo Carlson. It is sun is coming up. You should be okay. And if we go to live, it's not so bad. All right. Speaking of sun coming up, I will put the sun going down. And there it is in Iceland. That is that wonderful sunset. I'm going to leave it on here while I take my break. So for those good people who are here and have not yet hit that like button, if you're enjoying the show, by all means give it a quick bop. Also, if you're new and you have not yet subscribed, please do consider hitting that subscribe button if you feel we've earned it. And on that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. When I come back, we'll have bacon seeds. And yeah, we'll see what we get after that. Don't go away. I'll be back. Welcome or welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and just getting back from my little break and turning off that music. And there we go. Hey, John Raper going to bed. Okay, good night, John. Welcome, Leo. And let's see, who else did pop in? We do see Gura in there. Thanks. Nancy Buchanan is also in the house now, and I do appreciate that. Glad to have you guys on board. So, Sasha also made it in, and good to see you. Going up a little bit more, trying to see who else might have snuck in while I was on break. And I think we're pretty good for right now. Did Linda go to bed? Heading for lurkers. Oh, Linda went for dinner. Okay, no problem. And all good. So, thank you everyone for the welcome backs, and glad that you guys are here. And of course, the sunset is still looking pretty nice. Hey, thanks, Arizona Snowman. Like what we're seeing, but hey, it is time for bacon seeds. So let's go over and have a look at our wonderful bacon seeds for today. And of course, Piggy is responsible for those ones. She does a wonderful job sending them in day after day after day. And I really do have to say Piggy has done really, really well. She's an awesome person, and ever since we started doing these bacon seeds, she has not failed. She's made sure they're always there. So very, very awesome. And thank you kindly, Piggy. And we do really, really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's go over, and of course piggies that have ice cream are always welcome too. And that is from yesterday. Of course, I had to mark my spot where I left off, that way I don't forget. And that little guy is enjoying that. I wish I had one. Darn it. I'm going shopping tomorrow. Grocery shopping. I need to get some ice cream. All right. Yep. Num num. And here we go. And here's a little baby porker sleeping right on top of Mama. And Mama is a woolly one. She's a woolly pig. Gotta love it. And of course, even Mama's got a smirk on her face when you're looking at that picture. So pretty cool. And that is nice. Okay, moving on. Will I get the next one? And of course, here's some more of these funny looking ones with the weird fur. And that is kind of awesome. And I'm not sure if those are a different breed or what they are, but they look like they got longer hair. Maybe they're they're called curly pigs? They're curly pigs. All right, I didn't know that. Curly pigs. Yep, definitely. Curly pigs. All right. Poodle piggy. Okay. I don't know. I think curly pigs is pretty good, but I wonder how Curly the bunny would feel about that. Anyway, let's carry on. Here's a really cute little bacon seed, and that guy is smiling and posing for the picture. He knows he's going to be famous, so definitely really, really nice looking. Got hair like a water spaniel. Oh, okay, cool. I never knew that. That is interesting. Anyway, the smiles and the smirks on their faces just gets me every time. And that guy just looks like he's hamming it up. Get it? Hamming it up? Never mind. Bacon seed. Pig joke. Look at this little baby. Oh, spots everywhere, and as cute as you can get. I know too much about pigs. That's okay, Biggie. I think I'll not worry about that. I will. If we need an expert, we will definitely call you. Yuck, 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 knock. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, beautiful spots on this little guy, and that is awesome. Next bacon seed up is this. Oh, look how tiny this one is. It's just a handful, and that is a awesome little baby. So that's a two-headed pig. No, there wasn't a two-headed pig there. Don't be silly. And this is a one-headed pig for sure. Yeah, congratulations, you've got a pig. That is a cute little guy. Excellent. That little guy needs to feed with mum for a while, though, from the looks of things. Okay, here we go, and this is our last little bacon seed for today, so enjoy it. And that is this one, and that is another small little handheld tiny pigs from Texas, and that is pretty cool. So that one's got a little bit of bling to it, though, you know, and I don't know, kind of a posh pig. Is that a posh pig? I guess. Cute. Gotta love it. And piggies like diamonds too, so I've heard. Anyway, somebody said the ice cream boat. We're going there next. It's really hard to see, though, what's happening there. Actually, we're not going there just yet. We're gonna finish off taking a look at a couple other ones. Actually, we're gonna go to this one first, and of course. This is Luolatok, definitely still off-gassing quite a bit, so it's still in a full eruptive state doing its thing. Then we've got Semeru down here. I don't know what's going on with this gap in here. Did somebody do something to the picture? This looks a little odd, you guys. Really, really odd. But might be just some glitch with the picture. But that's Semeru. It is doing its thing. Bottom right hand side here. Hard to tell what's going on, but that's Awu, and Awu loves you. And it will continue to pour out a bunch of dirty, dirty clouds just for you. And top right, of course, is the one that everybody knows, Krakatoa. And there it is. And you've got some pluming going on, and not overly large amounts, but it is there. As you can see in their little chart, things went back down, and it is working on a much quieter state than it was the last couple of days. So just a gentle decline. We'll see what happens in the next few days, and hopefully it'll pick up again, and we'll be able to see more of that wonderful action. All right, let's go over to Japan and see what we've got going on there. And that's what I was afraid of. We will not be able to see Semeru, and that is unfortunately a very, very bad picture. And if we go back in time here, just about 4 hours ago, that's kind of what it looked like then, and that fog just kept on rolling right on in. So we'll put it back to live. That's what it looks like right now, and it is 9:15 a.m. there in good old Japan. Hey, one fish just made it in. Good to see you. Andy Morgan also popped in, and I think that's all for right now. Kananaskis country, or Kananaskis, yeah, Kananaskis is here. Good, welcome, and let's go here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I don't know if we can even see the ice cream boat, even if it was there. I don't think it's there. I can't tell. It's too foggy. I hope that ice cream boat knows where it goes, because that's going to be really, really hard to see anything. And it is definitely raining there. So hopefully you guys are okay. If you don't have ice cream, it's pouring cats and dogs or something like that, maybe little piggies. Definitely can't see if the boat is there. I don't think it is. We'll check back on it later. Let's take a look at other stuff here. Of course, this is the close-up of Sakurajima, of the crater, and too cloudy, can't see anything. Moving on, and there we see our wonderful Mount Fuji, and even that is hiding in the clouds today. I'm just trying to see if we can see it anywhere here. A little bit better. No? Yeah, you can see it, but it's still very, very cloudy, very foggy. Foggy, I guess. Cloudy, foggy. Next one, of course, ASO, and ASO is how it is spelled. And ASO is also hiding in the clouds. This is a little bit better. It's back in here. Let's see. Do we see any more before dawn? I don't think we do. I think this soup just stays that thick. Yeah. So, unfortunately, we don't get to see ASO, and this is back to live, and that's what we're seeing right now. Unfortunately, very, very poor visibilities. And Suwanosi Jima, I'm just going to double check the camera, see if it's still off. Yep, it is. And that is normally what it looked like there, guys, in that little shot. And we don't see it, though. That's the problem. And their live stream is down. So I'm not going to worry about those guys. I'm going to leave it here. We'll be able to see if the boat does get here. And yeah, I can't tell if that's actually a boat in there or not. It doesn't look like it. So hopefully we'll see a boat, and everybody can go get ice cream. Grandma B is here. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, who else popped in? Clark Hall, welcome. Glad to have you on board. We got Sue Hayes. And I'm just looking to see who else. Has anyone heard from Aurelio? I believe he lives in Spain. Yeah, I thought Aurelio was in yesterday in my stream, the other one. I haven't seen him since. Not sure what is going on. I hope he's doing well. I know he had some issues there. I haven't seen Irish Monk either, and I hope he's doing good as well. Hard to keep up with everybody, but boy, when you start missing some of these people, you gotta go, oh, where are they? You know, I'd like to say hi to the guy and stuff like that. And, you know, Irish Monk is a pretty good guy, same as Aurelio. Aurelio's actually a very nice guy. Very helpful, and always sending me links and stuff, and that's kind of slowed down here for the last couple days. So I'm wondering if there is something the matter for him, and hoping everything is well. Okay, let's go over to Taal and see if that is working. Oh, great! It just started buffering. Just as we got there, I had just reloaded it, and apparently it's not working. Hey, I see Arizona Snowman is a mod there. Oh wait, I'm a mod there too. Never mind. All right, it's all fun. Anyway, I'm not seeing what's going on there. Unfortunately, and not a heck of a lot. Let's take a look at our next one here. I want to make sure that is up and running. It is. And let's pop over here. And of course, that is in a good old Yellowstone National Park. Now, as far as I have not heard, I was actually looking for some information if they're reopening anything anytime soon there. Floodwaters have diminished quite a bit, and hopefully things will be okay. Sue says, I was worried about Aurelio as there are fires in Spain. Oh, I hope nothing happened there. Aurelio, okay, I posted on Two Pineapples Discord this morning, but said he was tired and went to sleep early the past couple days. Okay, thanks, Henry, for that little update. So, yeah, if the guy's tired, absolutely get some rest. That's the best thing. South entry might reopen. Thanks, Henry. And yeah, from the south side, they should be able to get back into it. The northern road, we know that is completely damaged. So, Sue Hayes says reopening June 22nd, south side of Yellowstone Park. Okay, cool. And yeah, the north side heading up towards Montana, and that is that road where they're missing all those chunks, and the Yellowstone River, I do believe, is what it runs along, and it literally carved out a bunch of that roadway. The highway is gone, so you're kind of going to be a while before they get things fixed in there. Mammoth area flooded. Yep. Let's see, March 20, okay. The Park Service said the North Road in Yellowstone will be closed for the rest of the year. Wow. That is pretty nasty, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, and that's unfortunate. Okay, while we're looking at things, let's pop over to Hawaii real quick, and I guess we can take that banner off of there. And that, of course, was our opening or thumbnail for today, and that is the beautiful pond that we've got in the caldera of Kilauea. And we can see in this picture, though, levels are down a little bit, and we do still see the bridge intact to the tow area, but we can see the levels are down. This, of course, is from 2:56 a.m. Hawaii time, so we're going to get an up-to-date picture, and that is what it looks like right now. A little bit smoky, but you can see the level is down. You can see that bridge. It continues to be there. We do see the tow has got some active lava in the backside, showing up coming out of all that crusty material on top. And of course, you can see where the edges are, and as the flow progresses, this stuff cools over here, creates a brownish shell over top, and keeps all that wonderful lava nice and juicy and hot underneath there, and that is pretty cool. All right, moving on to the next shot, 3:05 a.m. For this guy. You can kind of sort of see the primary vent down there, and then that is flowing into this guy here, and from there a lava tube into the pond. We'll get the current picture on there. Very, very cloudy and smoky, probably raining in the area, and it does look like there's water droplets on the camera. So it's basically a steam bath right now, and that is what we're seeing. Going to the other side here, this is, of course, a picture of the opposite side of the caldera, and there's your lava pond and the tow on this side now, and our primary vent should be underneath here, and then the little lava pool with the the little hornito with the tube running into the lava pond is right about there. Let's take a look and see what the current picture is. Not as bad as I thought, but still, you can see the lava pond and the tow and the bridge still, but we are seeing a lot of extra smoke and steam happening in these areas. Pig Island is kind of hidden here. This is just beyond Pig Island. That is one of the glow spots. Every once in a while it gets really bright in there too. So quick peek at the thermal image, and again from last night, or sorry, this morning at 2:58 a.m. and very visible as to how low that lava level is in there. And here is the primary vent, and then of course that little hornito where that lava tube is coming out and feeding it. And if you're looking at this and thinking, hey, why does this look like it's kind of a ridge? And you're absolutely right. In the thermal, it does show up. This whole area has uplifted in the middle, and that is sloped off. It is somewhat of an optical illusion because of the thermal here, but this area is definitely higher than the outer edges now, and we do have fresher lava all the way around underneath that coating, if you will, of crusted over lava, whereas this material is a lot thicker because it's been sitting for a long time. And it's kind of evident by looking at what you see in here and how thick that may be. Let's update this to our current picture, and that is what we're seeing right now. This one was from 1414 Hawaii Standard Time. Again, right there is our primary vent. There's the small hornito with the lava tube going out that way. And we do see, again, still the same thing, a lower area around the edges. So that is what we got. Hey, JB, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. And that is kind of it for what we're seeing right now. I don't know where the heck to put you now. I was trying to see if Ta'al came back on. And apparently he didn't. Let's see. Let's try this again. Oh, I got a phone ringing. Probably some telephone solicitor. Oh no, this is not the right Ta'al. Let me grab this other one. Nope, not it either. Oh, he's got all kinds of live streams happening, but doesn't tell me which one is the right one. Okay, this might be it. Let's see if we get on here. No, that one's buffering. It might not even be there anymore. Boy, oh boy, they make it tough for me sometimes. Let's go back there and refresh that and see if we can see what he's got going on here. I'm sure he's got live somewhere around the clock, up to date. There we go, one watching. And nope, not coming up. All right, so Ta'al is not working. I'm going to see if Madame Rutsa has got hers up. Nope, she doesn't have either. So we're not doing that. I guess we'll go here to Yellowstone National Park. And that is Old Faithful there. I don't know if it's going to pop right away, but we're going to leave you there. And please enjoy watching it if it does shoot off. Party line phone, yep. Party lines. Boy, do they even have those yet, Richard? Party line phones? Yeah, I don't know if they do. I'm wondering if they do have them in some places yet. But I know around here, certainly, that is years and years ago. So we don't have anything happening right now. Anyway, Pardon me. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. For all those good people who have not yet hit that like button, please do consider hitting the like button if you can. That would be awesome. If you're enjoying the show, definitely do that. It is the best, most economical, and most reasonable way to support the stream, and we really do appreciate if you do. Also, if you are new and you have not yet subscribed, we do still have it open to all people who come along. If we get those bad spammers again, of course, we close the door in the sense of put it on subscriber only mode. If that happens, you have to be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes before you will be able to chat in the chat box, just so you know. And Tiffany Q2U. Okay, I think they have them, but charge a bit to use them. Oh, what do they have? Party lines? Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for right now. I'll leave you here in Yellowstone. Please don't go wandering off into the river, and don't go in the woods. There's Sasquatch in there. I'm your host, DrFox2000, taking a 5-minute break. I will be back soon. Keep smiling and play nice. And no, don't go hiding in the steam either, okay? That stuff hurts. I'll be back. Maybe, if the microphone shuts off. And there we go. Welcome back, everyone. I'm glad to have you guys on board. And I have no idea why they would turn around and pan away from Old Faithful while it is still working or still erupting. Maybe there's something going on here. They're looking for lost people. Or maybe there's another Sasquatch attack. Somebody mentioned that there were Sasquatches in here. And that Tiffany, I hope you didn't run out there. Boy, oh boy, you'll be in trouble. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you very much, Grandma B, for that wonderful $2 super chat. And also thank you, Dinkle Storm Chaser Barbara, and for that €2 super chat. Thanks, Barbara. And just writing all this down here so I've got it. Thank you guys, and appreciate that support. That's wonderful. Awesome, and thank you. And all the rest. Glad that you're back, Barbara. I hope you're doing a little better and getting back to things. So yeah, very cloudy and weird looking in many places here today, and we're not seeing too much. I did want to go back and check and see if our ice cream boat is in yet. The clouds have lifted a little bit there, and I think it's due to the rain actually washing it out. Yep, the ice cream boat is there, you guys. If you run down, you can go get some ice cream, and that is all good. And of course they got nice flavors there, so you can really enjoy what you got. Of course, pistachio is my favorite, and well, pistachio and tiger paw. But I also want to try lava and the volcano one. Those have got to be good. You guys, it's got to be good. Ice cream is always good. So anyway, that's kind of what we're seeing. I'm glad it is clearing a little bit for them. That fog was horrible. And you can actually see across the bay now, which is really nice. So cool stuff. You're welcome. I always support my favorite channel. Thank you very kindly, Barbara. And you know, for those other people, like as far as just so you understand about, you know, things like with the super chats and things like that, it is nice that you do support, and we really do appreciate it. Also, the people that are that have the memberships, and you guys are awesome that way, and it really does help out. But I do want to kind of emphasize, and I know there's some people here who just don't have the means to be able to do that kind of thing, and we understand that, we get it, and it doesn't matter, you're still welcome here. So just remember that everybody in here part of the big lava family. So I just wanted to make sure we're all good with that. So banana split, please. I don't think they got banana splits there. That one in Japan, they've got all the lava flavors and stuff, but I don't know about banana splits. I think you can even get some rice ice cream there. They got the rice flavor, and then they had seaweed ice cream too, from what I read on the menu. I don't know if you guys ever seen that, but that is all good. Hey, Russell Brainerd, welcome, and glad to have you on board, and good to see you. Let's see, green tea too. Yes, Sasha, you're right. The green tea ice cream, I've had that before. I actually tried it. I thought it was kind of neat. Wasn't as powerful as a flavor I would have wanted, but it was green tea. What? Peg Gillin ice glass? No, never had it. Never had it. All right. Let's carry on though. And chocolate covered wasabi flavor. I don't know about that wasabi. Hey, I hope you guys are off the boat. He's leaving. there he goes. Full steam ahead. And I hope you guys got your ice cream and you made it out of there. Otherwise, you're going over to the other side of the bay and you'll have to wait about 2 hours before you get back. So we'll come back for you if you're stuck over there, all right? And we'll make sure we pick you back up. All right, let's carry on. I did want to go. We did look at Hawaii as far as everything there, but we didn't take a look at the earthquakes as of yet. And that was the end of Hawaii. And we'll pop over and take a peek at the Hawaiian earthquakes. And let's see if we get on the right map. There we go, and click the right button. Hopefully, we're going to the right place. We did too. And there's our earthquakes. Whoa, I missed Hawaii. And there's your Hawaiian Islands. And of course, we're zooming in a little bit. Some of this may be overlapping from yesterday. We do see we have a little bit of activity out here at Luihi Seamound. And we're going to take a look at that. That one, 2.3, 33.7 kilometers down at 2:07 a.m. And then it had one at 1:42 a.m., 35.1 kilometers down. Well, it's a 1.9. But they did both happen today. So current stuff. Let's move in a little closer to Pahala. And that is the area where all of these quakes are happening and always swarming. And there's, of course, because the hot spot is way down underneath there somewhere. Anyway, 2.2 on this guy at 9:42 this morning. 2.2 also on this one at 4:04 a.m. Then we see this guy here, 8:11 a.m. for 1.9. This guy is a 1.8 from 6:53 a.m. This guy 1.8 from 9:28. Getting a little closer to town, we see 2.3 from 8:52, and scanning for more here. And there we have in the other area a little further over. This one, 12:35 in the afternoon, 31.6 kilometers down, of course, 2.1. Then we have a 1.8 at yesterday, 2018. So that's an older one. This guy here, today at 1:06 a.m. And that is 2.0. I need to get ready for my job interview tomorrow. I'm going to the Lurkers Lounge. All right, Mars 2028, you take care and go hard and get some sleep and all that nice stuff. And be chipper and cheery and positive for your interview. And there we go. 2.3 from yesterday at 22:25. I'm not going to worry about him. Yesterday as well on this 2.0. Another one from today, 6:32 a.m. And that is at, let's see, 1.9 in magnitude. We'll grab this guy out here. Today as well, 5:17 a.m., 2.3. And then we have these little guys here, 1.8, 5:19 a.m., 2.2, 7:04 a.m. This guy here, 1.9 from yesterday. We'll leave him be. There's another one also from yesterday. And this 3.4 from yesterday, from 22:09. And that was the biggest one we've seen in there for a while. This 2.3 is also yesterday's. Zooming out a little bit, we're going to take a look at other places, see if we have anything else. We don't see anything over on Mauna Kea at all. We do have some out in the water. Those are older ones. We do not have anything up on Mauna Loa either, but we do have one back here. and that I guess technically is still on Mauna Loa or part of Kilauea. I don't know. I think that's Mauna Loa, but 2.7 is the magnitude on that. 1553 was the time 1 kilometer above sea level, or below sea level. So it would be a little ways down, but that's all we're seeing for Hawaii. So that basically wraps that up. Good night, Nancy, if you're leaving. Okay, I got to call it a night. Yep, have a wonderful night, sleep well, and take care. We'll see you on our next stream, we hope. Okay, looking at the rest of the world really quickly here. We'll start with a west coast of North America. Everything seems to be lightened up a little bit as far as small quakes, still very active, which is a good thing, indicating that we have proper movement. Nothing is really binding up. Zooming back out, sliding down. First thing I noticed down here, we have a 5.2 South Sandwich Islands, 77.3 kilometers down. That happened this morning at about 7 a.m. Their time. Getting over here into north of, I guess we're Fiji area, north of New Zealand. Kermadec Ridge is right there, and then of course we see these little guys, 4.4 from today at 15:53. We have another 4.4, and that is 12:39, and one more 4.4, and 4.5, my bad, at 25 minutes after midnight. These are all at incredible depths, 501 kilometers, 584, and 566, so way, way down. A little closer to Yasur is this guy, and that is in Vanuatu, 5.4, 10 clicks down. That's a little bit closer, something going on there. We don't see anything in our Java area, just out here a little bit further, 4.6 in Indonesia there, and this would be Ibu and Dukono in that area, and that of course 4.6, giving it a little help. We do see here in Taiwan we've got 3 little ones, well, not so little, 5.9. That'll shake you up a little bit. That happened yesterday at 19:05. Then we got a 5.2, 19:39, and 22:15 for that 4.2. So possibly a couple aftershocks there. And looking at Japan, just a little one up there, 4.9. Nothing too severe, and moving a little further north, we see that 4.1. Don't see anything else up there. We do not see anything else here on the Kamchatka Peninsula, or even Ibiko, which is down here. So even though that erupted, that Chevalish, it did not produce anything major. Okay, looking at other areas though, we did have that one. I don't know if I reported this one the other day about, it was not too far away from Piggy, 5.0. She did feel it, and of course she is right there on the island of Kos, and that is Kos, and this is where the earthquake was. That's the island of Crete. So that gives you a pretty good idea, not very far away, about 120 kilometers or something like that, 80 miles. And definitely felt it, or so she indicated. Anyway, I will leave that there. Since we're doing earthquakes, let's pop over to the one here in the Canary Islands. Refreshing a little bit first, because that one changed quite a bit, and we didn't have too much going on over here. We did see that star earlier flashing on one of these, we do still have these guys up top here, but I don't know if we're seeing more. We were going for almost 2 days with no earthquakes, and now we've got two all of a sudden on the 20th. So one is 11 kilometers down, and that is a 1.3 from 2303, or sorry, 2307. And then the other one is a 1.6, which is right there, 10 kilometers down at 2055. So two brand new ones, but still, I'm not going to jump up and down. This one here, very close to Tazacorte, and that's all right. But it's, small, and really I'm not doing a heck of a lot. Back into the earthquake, the volcano map, and I should maybe refresh that one so we get proper numbers if I'm looking at earthquakes on here as well, since they do have them timed. And yeah, we don't see anything different in Iceland or St. George, still showing the yellow. Down here are the South Sandwich Islands, and you see that 5.2 24 minutes ago, and that is Michael Volcano down there. And pretty much everything in the whole region is pretty well all the same. I think here we may have a new one. I'm not sure if Begana, I don't know if that is new. I'm going to have to take a look here and see if they've just added, because I don't recall seeing 5 here. I know these 2 were here, but we may have another volcano happening here soon. We'll see. Leonotok, Semeru, Marapi, and Krakatoa are right in there. This is where that quake was that I was saying, 4.6. And that is Ibu and Dukono right beside each other. And of course we have these other volcanoes in this area as well. We do have Bulusan still an orange doing its thing, and it's still doing minor eruptions. All is being fairly quiet. And so Suwanoshi-jima, Japan, we don't see the camera anymore, unfortunately. Sakura-jima, just to the north of that, and those are still doing their things. So here you have Ibiko, and then Karimsky, and Bezimiani, and then of course Chevalish, however that's pronounced. And Chevalish being the one that erupted yesterday and threw up a 5 kilometer high plume into the air. And of course our Aleutian Islands are right there. And they did take off Davidoff, which used to be on the end here, but there's Semi, Great Sitkins, and Cleveland, and of course Pavlov. And don't see any new ones popping up anywhere else in Alaska. I thought maybe one day they will. And zooming back in a little bit over here, Madagascar, Mayat, still doing the same. Old Doño still doing its thing. Black carbonate lava coming out of that thing. And then here, DR Congo, still working away. Red. Urta Ale is still active. And of course, down here, up here, I should say, this is Etna. And our good friend Yvonne Kunkel is up there right now. Well, not this very second. She's actually staying at one of the towns nearby here. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. I don't see it. Okay, maybe it's not on this map. Where is it? It's that town she always brings up. Starts with R. Oh, darn it. Okay, anyway, it's in here somewhere. and it's a nice place apparently. But there's Etna, and there's what we're looking at. And what they are doing right now, or what they were working on today at Etna, was they were doing 3D scans. Keeping the faith, lava lovers. Something's going to give us soon. Wow, thank you very kindly, Linda, and do appreciate that. That is an awesome super chat. I do appreciate the $20 super chat there. That's excellent. Thank you, Linda. I do appreciate it. Anyway, zooming back out, we will see what else we got here. Of course, that is Volcano and Stromboli. And I did try to get Stromboli's cameras on again today, and it just, I don't know what's wrong with it. It just keeps on dying out. I'm just going to see if we can get those going. I really would like to show Stromboli, but no, again, cameras are still offline. And that is unfortunate. And of course, I can't use the ones that I really do want to use. So that's kind of nasty. But anyway, won't go there. Let's pop over to our SO2 map real quick. I'm going to refresh that, and we'll get you guys on there. I'm going to keep this going. Okay, there's my weather. Apparently tomorrow afternoon I'm going to get some rain, and then Thursday it looks like rain again. Fun. Looking at a North American area though, we're doing very, very well. Not bad. Down central Mexico and Central America, actually running pretty clean today. A lot of the pollution here in South America, industrial stuff, so we're not even going to worry about it too much. And we do actually, I should say, this one here, this plume coming off of here is 7 Kaya, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, New Zealand, White Isle volcano, and up here is Tofua, that is in Tonga, and that is making its plume. And then if we zoom in just a tad, there of course is Yasur, and his two friends are doing their thing. There's that bad plume again. Leo, I have got to figure out what is causing all that pollution. You guys have something there that I have not found yet. I'm going to Google that area. I'm going to have to take a look. They may have it camouflaged or something. It's some secret Aussie thing that's going on. And we'll see. Good night, Kate, and take care. All the best to you if you're going, and sweet dreams. All right, looking at what we've got. Luolatok, I'm making this little plume, Semaru, and Merapi and Krakatoa in that order, making theirs respectively. And then over here, Ibu and Dekono, making that little plume. Bulasan here, not making as much anymore, so it is kind of dying off a little bit. We're not seeing anything coming out of Taal at all, so most of this SO2 is just a plain population problem. And as we zoom in and zoom back out in areas going up the coast, we do see down here Suwanosejima and of course our Sakurajima are still off-gassing fairly good. We are also seeing this, and this could be Otaki-san. I'm not sure if that is some of that, but we also know Tokyo right there, so pretty big. And here we go. So Ibiko is curling down this way with its plume, and then we see the stuff actually from Karimsky going in both directions, and then the other ones, of course, kind of curling out and sitting in the northern Pacific there. Moving over, India still has its normal stuff. South Africa, boy, that whole plume moved downward because they're up here with their refinery or their smelters. So the wind is blowing it, so it's from here down. But it's all down there, so I'm not going to worry about it. And the wind here is blowing it kind of north west a little bit here in the DR Congo. We cannot see RTVE's plume because of all the pollution from the Arabic countries, so we'll leave that be. And of course here is what you're seeing from Mount Etna, and we can add a little bit from Stromboli, and of course still a Volcano. And Volcano is continuing to off gas a little bit, you guys, just so you know. That thing is not dead. It definitely is doing its thing. Anyway, that kind of gives you the idea of what the SO2 is like around the world. And we'll have a very quick look at the weather today. I don't want to run too late here. So there's our two storms, Blas and Celia, down there off of Mexico. But we are seeing North America. Alaska is, they're having summer. Wow. It's actually warmer up in the north than it is in Edmonton right now. So, yeah, Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut are staying just as warm as some places here in Alaska. But we do see this central United States is a cooker, and that is actually, it's nice to see that they're nice and warm. Arizona, always very, very hot. And of course California and the Baja of California still getting that really hot temperature there as well. But I guess all the way over here, even Florida, wonderful warm temperatures, and most of that is sliding up all the way upstate New York, Maine area, probably a little bit cooler, but not by much. They have a low there, probably raining. We'll see. Same thing with here. Might be a storm coming, cooking up in that area. Let's take a quick look at South America. Looks pretty normal. Cutoff line here just north of Buenos Aires, and that's what's keeping it there. New Zealand got cold. They've got a high system sitting on top of them, so that high is not allowing the warm air in. It's just circulating in such a way that all the cold air stays right on top of them. Anyway, North Island looking a little bit better, but still cold. You got to remember it's winter in the southern hemisphere, and a little bit warmer it looks like here on Tasmania, and even in Melbourne isn't so bad today. 10, 11 degrees. So what's it say? Oh, Melbourne saying 14 degrees. Wow, that's a big difference. You must have got a little bit warmer air blowing in there. Sydney 15, and Brisbane showing 18. Perth on the other side 14, 15, 16 degrees. But we are seeing some of the heat return in the northern areas. So it'll make people a little bit happier there. Looking at most of our Malaysian, Indonesian, and Philippine area, it is still doing exactly what it used to. Bangkok showing at 29 degrees Celsius today. Probably got humidity of, I'm saying 29, it'll be 84% today. Just kidding. I have no idea what the humidity is there. Somebody punch it in if you like. There, Sue Hayes did it, so that's all right. Japan looks pretty warm and not bad at all. And up here in the Kamchatka Peninsula, they're actually having warmer temperatures out there, colder in the oceans. 82% humidity. Darn it, off by a little bit. 2 percentiles, so that's okay. And that is kind of what we're seeing there, sliding over. India still doing itself what it normally is. And of course, we have our Arabic East, or East, what we call the Middle East here, but it's not the Middle East in all places of the world. The Arabic countries are quite hot, same as the desert. And you can kind of see the cutoff line down here where it gets colder below that. So Africa, yep, mixed bag right now. Let's have a quick look at Iceland first, and yep, a little cooler now as well. So hopefully it'll warm up there in a day or two once this high pressure system gets off and blows out a little bit more. That'll allow more of that stream to come up, and there's another high there. If it'll push the Gulf Stream up, would be nice. Real quick look, and we were talking about Irish monk earlier, so hopefully somebody will have seen him and know he's still alive. And anyway, he's MIA, right? Anyway, 13 degrees, looking at the western side, and it varies. Scotland a little bit warmer than actually the rest of England today, so not bad. Spain, fairly warm in most places. Up in the north west, a little cooler. Same thing with Portugal. And then France looking very, very nice. A little cooler in Germany, same Germany, and I guess Belgium and Luxembourg and all those places, about the same. OFU Lux, are you still in here? I got a question for you. How many weather stations do they have in Luxembourg? I'm just curious. It's a small country. Anyway, Denmark doing its thing, and we do see, like I say, Germany a little bit colder. Now you got to remember that's nighttime temperatures too. So very warm in Italy and those areas. Beautiful out here in Sicily, and of course Piggy, who is down here in Kos, and she's got nighttime temperature of 23 degrees, and that is pretty awesome. Hey Kathy, welcome, and glad to have you on board. Much more humid are videos of Aki Beach. Yeah, we gotta be careful with that. All right, that is kind of most of the weather for the world, you guys. We do see up here, why is that stop moving? There we go. Sweden, not bad. Norway, fair, I guess. They do have a warmer air pushing along the edge here, which is probably helping. But over here in Finland, not as much. Okay, we'll take a look at the precipitation on the map, and I'm going to zoom all the way out first. We do still see our equatorial storm, and then we will just zoom into North America real quick. Look at the top. We do have some moisture coming in those places, and it's good to see that we've got rain in there. That keeps the fires down, and hopefully keeps everything wet. Here we got a lot more mess where this high is, and we have a storm just around it. So that high, there's probably a low right in here somewhere as well. So just southeast of Calgary, down by where Kananaskis country lives, he's probably getting thunderstorms right now, and his party line is probably ringing. And then we do see these other storms in, I guess it would be, North Dakota, South Dakota, and coming down a little bit more We see New Mexico's got some stormy stuff there as well. Just a very little in Arizona. We do see some down here in Florida. That's the one I'm looking for, Florida. And so they're getting some shots as well, little storms. Unlike these ones here, and these, of course, these two are just monsters, and this is why we're having such poor visibility of those volcanoes down there. Looking at South America, northern portions of everything there, Brazil showing quite stormy, and that would be Colombia as well, Venezuela, and the Guianas and stuff. Sliding up a little bit more, we see that storm off the coast, and not too bad, but hitting the western or eastern portions of Canada yet out there. No storms or anything out there in Iceland, but we do have some rain patches, and that's not so bad. And here, where all that warm air is being dragged along, there's also a lot more moisture, and Norway is apparently getting a bunch of rain in those fjords. Looking a little bit better in Sweden, only down here in the south that they see some of it, and Finland not too bad. And then, of course, this going into Poland as well, from the looks of things. Ireland not too bad. Scotland got storms. France got a little bit of a storm. There's that one off of Spain we kind of mentioned before, and we see the other stuff just in the eastern portions of Europe. Nothing down here. We do see this one, Istanbul and those places getting nailed. Going back over here to Indonesia, we see all the thunderstorms. And one thing I kind of get a chuckle out of is, I'll be watching or monitoring one of the volcanoes there, whether it's Semeru or actually it's usually Semeru or Merapi. And with Merapi, you see any type of cloud or anything, and all of a sudden you see the whole cloud light up, and you kind of wonder, so what the heck? There's one cloud by itself, and it gets lit up from the lightning that's happening behind the camera, and they definitely have some pretty big lightning storms down there. And here's what's causing the issues in Australia. We've got this mess popping around here, and then very, very much so cutting back down. So I hope that gets out of there, and they're not too bad off. But I'm sure they can use the rain. Leo, is that something that has been an issue for you guys, rain? Because I'm sure that, if there's forested areas and stuff, that definitely would help with keeping things from getting ablaze. Anyway, we see more stuff down here. Look at all this ice and stuff. No more rain, please. Okay. Starting to get webbed feet like a duck, perhaps. Anyway, not so bad in New Zealand, but they do have that high sitting on top of them, swirling all that around and keeping it cold. And that is pretty nasty. And then, of course, back out here, we have storms cutting through from Fiji on through. It'll be in Tonga and those areas as well. So, the big one here, of course, are these two storms still chewing off on the side of Pacific side of Central America and Mexico, and that's causing some grief for them. But that's about it, and let's take a quick look for our lowest temperature. I'm not sure if we're going to find anything that is really, really cold. minus 60 so far, minus 61, 62, 63, yeah, minus 63, 65, okay, 66, 67. Do we have a 68? Yep, we did. I seen it. It's in here somewhere. Minus 68 degrees Celsius. And where are you? You were there. There you are. Minus 68. Oh, Sue found a minus 69. Darn it, I haven't found it. But minus 68, 69. I don't think you're going to notice the difference. But thank you for looking that up, Sue, and do appreciate it. And it is cold, so that is warmer than the record, and that is still. I saw minus 68. Yep, and we did see that. Yeah, we did find minus 68 in here as well, and. It's cold, guys. You don't want to be in that temperature no matter what. 65, 66, 67, 68's got to be around here somewhere. There it is. We had it. We had it. It's a wee little spot. I'm sure 69 is there somewhere too. So that's all great, all cool, and I think I wanted to do something here before we finish that off, and that is go here, and I am going to go look and see if we can get our close-up view back of Ragnar. And that would be really awesome if we can see it. Oh, yep, we do have our close-up view of Ragnar. So I am putting that back on, and we will end our stream here tonight. So I do appreciate every one of you being in here tonight, and I want to say thank you to Grandma B, Dinkle Storm Chaser, which is Barbara, and Linda for their wonderful super chats. Also Wayne Pinkham and Spooky for Spooky renewed the membership. Wayne is a new member, so thank you guys for doing your thing and signing up and helping out support the channel and the stream. I really do appreciate it, you guys. So thank you. Also big thank you to my moderators, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, C&D Boy, Joseph Fields Official, and Lucas Snow, and also Gary, our 24/7 live AZ Skies. And thank you all for being here, you guys. You've done an awesome job. And really do appreciate everyone having been in. And on that friendly note, you take care of yourselves, and please make sure that you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Take care, everyone, and oink oink, good night.